Okay, so I'm alive, and it was a close call.
You're watching out for Daddy. Hey, that's my dad!
Hey there, welcome to Aphrodite. So my life is nothing if not just a little bit dramatic, and a good example of that was 2 weeks ago when I started to develop really bad stomach cramps. And I thought, oh, it's probably just that tummy bug that's going around. I'll give it a day. After a day, it got worse. So I thought I'd give it one more day. And after that day, we realized that I hadn't drunk any water for the last 2 days. I hadn't eaten anything, and I had really, really bad stomach stuff. So had to go to the doctor. Of course, I go to the doctor and I expect him to just give me some antibiotics or something to kick the bug. And he goes, I'm not sure if you actually have a bug. You might have gallstones. You probably need to go to the ER right away to get an ultrasound and get it taken out if it's there. So with me being in complete agony, we go to the ER and I get the ultrasound. It's not a gallstone, it's a massive, massive infection, and my entire intestinal tract was completely inflamed in a way that the surgeon had never seen before. So I end up in high care. I have a whole bunch of pipes and tubes and tests and all sorts of things done to me over 3 days. It was not a fun time. I have been prodded and poked and tested in every possible way known to mankind. But after about 5 days in hospital, I was able to walk out healthy-ish and fit-ish and almost back to normal. That was about a week ago, and I've got to tell you right now, I'm feeling great and feeling so very grateful. But you know, this whole adventure has taught me a couple of things. Firstly, I am very, very lucky in so many ways. A, to be able to have, medical aid, so I can go to a good hospital and get good doctors. But also beyond that, we have all these other resources when it comes to the people around us. We have friends and family, people who were able to pick up our kids when we had to go to the hospital that day, people who we trusted to do that, people who made sure that my family were okay and fed and supported while I was, lying in a hospital bed filled with pipes and needles and stuff. We had so many people come and help us during that time. I was getting lots of messages of support, people making sure that I was okay and going to make it. When I was really, really scared, really scared, I had friends and family supporting me through that time. The second really fantastically huge thing that I relearned, because I knew this already, but it was really emphasized during this period, was how insanely awesome this lady is. If you're new here, that's my wife. Because remember, I am writhing in agony for about 2 or 3 days. I'm not able to do any of the normal workload at home, the labor of home stuff that I normally do. She had to pick up all of that slack while also trying to nurse me back to health before I went to hospital and also after I went to hospital. She had to do all of the other admin things, all the stuff that comes with being a parent and living in this world, suddenly without her partner, while at the same time being caring and empathetic and really concerned about me and trying to help me through all of that as well. I mean, really, all I had to do was just make sure that I did everything I could do to get myself healthy again. She picked up all the other slack, including getting me to the hospital, getting me checked in, dealing with doctors, taking down notes when the doctors were talking to us about what could be wrong and what the potential way forward was and all of the medicine I was taking. She did all of that so I could just lie there and try to recover. And here's the true cherry on top of that entire amazing Sunday that is my wife. The day I had to go to hospital was also her birthday. So she woke up on her birthday, expecting birthday things, as anyone would. Presents, some kisses, some birthday cards, maybe some breakfast made for her, just general joy and celebration of her on her special day, as is, usual. And instead of getting that, she got a husband writhing in pain, unable to do anything. To the point where she was more than happy just to say, look, we're going to cancel this birthday. It's not important. What's important is getting you, my husband, back to health. And she went out of her way to make sure that I didn't feel guilty about that. I know myself well enough to know that I would have some sort of snide remark, some sort of little jibe about how I missed out on my birthday because of your ailment. And that never came out of her whatsoever. She has been an absolute saint, completely unselfish, completely focused on other people, and damn, I am one freaking lucky guy. So, my love, I wasn't even able to write a Facebook post wishing you happy birthday like I normally do every year, or an Instagram post saying how amazing you are. But this 2.5 weeks later is my small way of saying that I'm so grateful for you and that I think you're amazing and I'm so lucky to be part of your world and on your team. Hey, normally I don't speak to just one person when it comes to these videos, but this one particular person is very important and deserves to be spoken to directly for this one time. And I'm sorry I got a little bit soppy, but hey, I love my wife. She's amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to be able to do more videos now that I'm feeling a bit better, and we can do more and more great stuff, more conversations about fatherhood and parenting and all those good stuff. A whole bunch of things have to happen here on Aphrodaddy that I'm very excited about. But if there's anything that you would like to see, leave in the comments below and I'll do my best to tackle that. Thank you so much for watching. Aphrodaddy out.
You're watching Aphrodaddy. Hey, that's my dad!